Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Welcome to this special live stream event that we have going on to celebrate Devs in Space.
Sorry.
Space.
Is that my cue?
Well, those of you who appreciate me are probably laughing your asses right off, and that's fine because that's what we want. So here's the deal. We're running some Space Chase stuff with you folks. Yes,
true.
This is a Dev Play event, and I'm here with Kristen DeMeza, aka Caydiem.
Yep.
And I'm also here with Morgan Brown, aka Downtown.
That's me. It's me again.
These two are responsible for making fun things happen, and in this case, Morgan is in charge of Space Chase, so he has present and accounted for in-game queuing up for expeditions, level 15 to 50, so if you're those levels, please go ahead, queue up for expeditions, so that you can have an opportunity to play with these guys. By the way, we're on EU Jabbit right now, playing with our EU people, because we love them so.
Yep.
To you.
Yep.
And tell us all about it. What are we doing?
Well, on the screen, first of all, this is Kristen, who will be our first streamer here. But basically, Space Chase is just an event that focuses players onto expeditions and rewarding you with mostly housing decor, some music tracks for your housing, and also a currency that you can, if you don't want the housing stuff, you can trade with people who do through the commodities exchange. But basically, getting everybody into the pool, partying together, and just having a good time with it, and giving you sweet new rewards.
Yeah. And some of those rewards come in the form of eco particles, and eco particles are then traded in for
Eco chits. So eco particles is what you're rewarded for as you play expeditions. You're giving more and more over the course of the expedition. The longer the expedition, the more you get. And then you can either sell those eco particles through the commodities exchange, like I said before, but if you do not want to sell them, you can just go to an NPC in either capital city. These guys right here, actually, these fine upstanding ecos. And the one on the left, the exchanger, will take your particles and turn them into eco chits, which then you can spend on all of this good stuff. Here we go.
Look at all the shinies.
Yes. And
Super
so we have got 3 different kind of sets of decor items, right? We have gunner ship parts, which it's like the guns, the cockpits, the wings, different fins, all the different kind of components. You can combine them into a ship, or you can just come up with whatever you want, which is usually always better. And so that kind of ship, we have a tech ship, which is more like a science exploration drone theme, and then we have a racer, which is more narrowly built. But in addition to that, you can get crates of goods that give you a chance to get any kind of mix of those, plus things that aren't available on the store, like entire ship models.
And we can start the giveaway whenever you want.
Cool beans. And guess what? I've just been given a go. And
Let's
this
go.
is fun.
What are we going to?
We're going
what
to
are we
be
doing?
giving away a couple of items. For this particular live stream, not necessarily totally related to Space Chase, but still some items that we have to give away are a sack of sacks, which is a decor item. It's super winter festery. That's so gross. Winter festery.
It is.
The sack of sacks is Winterfest.
Yeah, that seems wrong.
Tea
This
for
stream
teen.
is going in all the wrong places.
Peggy
This is
12.
Okay, yeah, we need to go scale it down and get you another item that we're going to go ahead and give away, and that's an orbiter toy. So it's a little toy and an orbiter and stuff. So during the stream, we're going to go ahead and we want you to type in all caps in the chat channel, Devs in Space, no spaces. Devs in Space. For those of you who typed that during the course of our show, at the end, we will pick one winner for each item, and we will go ahead and send you a code.
Tell them to say it only once or they'll get kicked.
Oh
What?
yeah. Say it only once or you'll get kicked.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
Only say it. Well, type it once.
Type
You
it once.
can't
No
really
spam.
say
You can
much.
say it as many times as you want, but just type it the one time.
Type it the one time, and then say it a lot in real life. So Devs in Space.
There you go.
Devs in Space, all caps, no spaces. Devs in Space, and type it only once.
Real quick, while I have you here, And while everybody's typing the typey types,
Multiple times, no.
if you did want to get housing items or just participate in the market exchange, you can get those currencies through the in-game store as well.
Yes.
So like me, I sometimes don't have time to run a lot of the content in the small frame of time, but I still want to get the goods.
Yes.
So you can get the goods in the store.
Yes, you can get them in the store. And also, those of you who didn't notice, go ahead and open up your account inventory, and you'll have a Space Chase case waiting for you right there, because everybody got one.
Oh,
So-
I do.
See?
I also have a hefty sack of service tokens.
There's speaking of sacks,
Service.
And,
remember.
I'm running around in Expedition Gauntlet right now.
Ooh. That's the thing with expeditions on this one is you just queue up for them. You'll get sent to multiple different ones. You can run as many different kinds as you like. Blah blah blah. When you do open up your UI window for queuing up for different expedition adventures, dungeons and stuff like that, you'll see if you're unaware, you've never run an expedition, there will be a recommended expedition for you, and you can just click that button, go ahead and check off the little marks, and then say queue up. And you'll be queued up and potentially get to play with our very own CRBs.
Yep. I'm in with a very confused player right now.
That's awesome. This is probably their very first expedition, and I'm very happy to see that. They're just running in all the red right now.
This is a very flashy little event, trying desperately not to die to exploding splorgs.
Splorgs?
Splorgs with dynamite on their backs, because of course.
Poor splorgs.
Because why not?
And where is your very lucky player? Are they dead yet?
I'm not sure.
Oh, there they are. Oh, they're
He's
almost.
there.
They're like. Oh.
Actually, we happen to get another dev in here too, so CRB Angry Beard is in here with us as well.
Oh, good old Angry Beard. Who has a nice beard, but isn't very angry.
No.
Maybe the beard is angry.
It might be a
true.
quiet storm.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
brewing in the
Whoop.
face.
That went poorly for me.
So what's the concept of this particular expedition, Kristen, who's
So-
our queen of expeditions?
And this particular one I actually helped design quite a bit. So this is a trick. You get tricked into guesting on this Running Man style game show. The Darkspur Cartel kind of dupes you into being on this survival show where you just have to run through all their different arenas and their different events to the point where you may die horribly.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Right now, this is not going to go well. Everything's going to explode. Hooray! Oh, and I won! I won that event. Yes.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yes.
Yay!
And people are dead.
Aww.
And now I'm going to endorse a sandwich.
A Grundwich. Tasty.
Bah. Delicious.
Bragger. Nothing eats like a Grundwich.
That's right.
That's excellent.
Sandwiches are delicious.
So, we're happy that you're here with us. Constant reminder that we're doing 2 giveaways at the end of the stream. One for a sack of sacks, a Winterfest-like item for it's a housing decor piece, so that you can go ahead. It's actually a sack of like 3 sacks. Something
I
like
believe
that.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a couple
sack
of
of
different
3
gift bags and sacks.
that you could put on your plot. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So put sacks on your plot.
Sacks on the plot.
Whoop whoop.
Do
That
This
should
is
actually
a kind of euphemism. Like I don't.
it. Step into space chase. Sacks on the plot.
This is rated T for teen. I think
Yeah.
sacks on plots are okay, right?
Yeah, that's acceptable.
I'm
that's
sure
dev-
Legal will be getting me back to
dev
this real soon.
approved.
Dev approved.
You can have sacks on your plots.
Oh, yeah, that's
Plots.
just, wow, you said plots.
I
Plots.
did. That was the thing I said.
I'm all, yeah, wow, if the camera actually could catch the redness in my face, I would probably blend in with Morgan's collar.
It's true. You'd be like
I'd
part
be
of my
like-
sweater.
Yeah. How do you like this sweater? Look at that, it's like awesome.
It's amazing.
It's horrifying,
The
but
one
that's
thing
why
that we
it's
noticed
glorious.
is like the treetop can be turned into a mustache. Like,
Well, yeah,
like
these
if
are
you're
all
trying to be villainous.
Yeah, it's that,
Yeah,
and it's
Christmas
also
Eve.
like a dark, like a Seussian kind of nightmare,
It is
right?
Seussian.
Seussian.
Yes.
Or is it Sush?
Sushin.
It's Susian.
I like
It's
Susian
Susian?
better.
Yeah.
Yes, I like Susian because you pronounce the sus at the end of sus.
Susian.
So Susian. Oh, bless you. Maggie sneezed, in case you didn't hear.
So I'm getting a bunch of questions in the game. I'll just answer them real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So besides the party chat that you see about queuing, one of the questions was, why did the weekly bonus event board thing move? And I'll tell you this, it is not an Exile Spy.
Yes, it is.
Maybe it is. But mostly it's because where it was before, a lot of people were missing it, and they were not aware that it was there, right? It was over here kind of by the door, and people were just running by it. But now you have a pretty clear shot of it, and it's already getting way more attention, like the analytics on it, or it's
working?
It's working.
Okay.
It's just surprising some people,
So
which is
our
totally
big
fine.
move worked?
We didn't do, our huge content update there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing I've got questions about is the signature and basic thing. And
Oh, yes.
the gist is, like, we had tons of, like, an overwhelming amount of feedback that people were just confused about whether they had basic or signature because of all the different ways that you can get signature, like the monthly thing where you're buying things, etc. So they put the bar here, and it just explicitly tells you whether you have basic or whether you have signature. And I know some people were like, well, I know what I have, but a lot of people didn't. And although, we've had menus that kind of talk about this stuff, different people receive information in different ways, and it's best to try to get everybody into the loop. Just
Correct.
being more inclusive and more clear, so that's why that's there. And if you have signature, it kind of gives you a summary of what your bonuses are, and either way it directs you to a more complete breakdown. So those are the two biggest questions I've got since I've been sitting here. But the third question is, when are you going to queue? So I'm going to queue right now.
Yay, and this is how you queue. So
Yep.
watch carefully.
So check out this
Wait,
screen right here.
There you go.
Well,
Well, how did you get there? Talk to him, tell him how you got there.
Exactly. So down here, by default, it would be down here with like your quest log button, your character screen button, all your kind of default menus that give you comprehensive information on all things with your character. I take most of that stuff out because I know the hotkeys. And the hotkey for Content Finder, which is where accessing expeditions is found, is N. The N is in content, you see. And then under this tab, you'll see quests. If you're looking for a place to go that's in your level range, like you just want to try something new, or you are signing in for the first time in a while, it suggests locations where to go, and it'll mark it on the map. But expeditions specifically will bring this up. You queue for whichever role your character is. Some roles are blocked out, like I am a medic. Medics can't really be tanks, so I can't queue as a tank. You can just queue as DPS like everybody else, but if you have a healer and you want to jump in faster, I'd queue as a healer because healers are just in demand. If you want to queue by yourself and not play with anybody, or you have a smaller group of 5 and you just want to play together, you can do not find others. You can flag that and it'll strip out the matchmaking part. And then in the case of being level 50, I have normal expeditions, which are normal expeditions, and veteran, which has a higher difficulty, but will also give you better prizes.
Yep.
And also, if you're queuing for veteran expeditions, sort of like Battlegrounds, anything else really, if you just want to kind of put your fate in the hands of the game, you will be incentivized with more experience, a loot bag that can have some pretty sweet stuff in it, honestly, and then additional currency. Because of the nature of this event is very casual, it's a dev plays thing, we're just here to hang out with you, I'm just going to be queuing random normal so that I can just get more people into it. And
I actually queued for all of them.
Sorry, I just missed that party invite. Yeah.
Well, this is actually, while we do appreciate the party invites, what that does, though, is that kind of hogs the dev. And that's kind of not fair to the other people that want to play.
That's right.
with
We
devs.
love all of you.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and give devs the opportunity to go ahead and queue randomly. So that way they can go ahead and get in, do their expedition, and then come back out and play with someone else, potentially. So, but that doesn't mean we don't want to be your friend.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we love you.
We do.
Yes.
We love all of you.
Reminder that we are playing
true.
on EU Jabbit, so if you
That's
want
right.
an opportunity to play with a dev in space, go ahead and log on to Jabbit right now, queue up randomly for our level 15 to 50 expeditions, and play with devs. They are online right now and ready to rock.
Yep, we sure are.
Are you ready to rock? Are you rocking?
I'm already rocking.
Oh yeah, you're rocking. I forgot who I was asking.
Please.
Yeah, she's way more prepared to rock than I am. I'm generally newish to expeditions, and I'm certainly new to playing a healer medic. Like a
Yay.
very specific healer medic. I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out the build, going to various resources. Everybody has an opinion, and
Yes.
I'm going to try this one.
Yeah.
Hopefully you do not die, but if you do, I apologize sincerely.
And especially since you queued up as healer, so that now there's an expectation that you
Yes,
just
yeah.
built.
Yeah.
I might have set
Great.
myself up for failure,
Great.
but
I queued up for DPS earlier this morning. Not this morning, but earlier before the stream, and I had no problem getting in. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people, getting in. No probs.
no probs.
Oh, yeah.
No probs.
Let me find my buddies. Let me make this map bigger up here so I know what's going on. They seem pretty deep into it already.
Yay! Okay, just a reminder, go ahead and type in capital letters if you haven't done it yet. If you've already done this, don't do what I'm going to tell you to do, because that would really be bad for you. Then you won't have a potential to win anything. But for those of you who haven't done it yet, capitals, all caps, no spaces, devs in space. Yes, these two. So
Us
put that
too.
in the chat channel, and that'll kind of help queue you up for the potential to win one of two items at the end of the show. The first one is a sack of sacks for your plot. Yep, Winterfest goods do come to you, potentially, and you can put them on your plot. And then the second one is an Orbiter toy, which is also a Winterfest item, and you can enjoy that. It's a toy, it's fun, it's awesome, it's an Orbiter. So there. Also,
Something's happening here.
if you're not following us on all of our social channels, please do.
Yes.
Facebook, Twitter, all of the things, forums. Give us your feedback. If you like playing with devs and you want more of these, and you have ideas for more of them, please go ahead and put those on the forums. We have feedback threads waiting for your words.
Yes, please. Let us know what you'd like to do, what you'd like to play with us in the game.
Yeah.
'Cause
We've done a few of these now. We've done PvP events. The PvP ones are easy because we just queue up for Walatiki. The devs love it. Like, it's, as far as internal feedback, everybody just loves it. They want to continue to engage with you guys and gals and whatnot. And then this is our first time doing an expedition type thing.
Yep.
Although we've had, I know Kristen and her team, and I know Morgan have had lots of ideas on how to do expeditions and stuff like that. But this has been pretty kind of cool so far.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and it's great to be in here, especially seeing people engage in content that I help design. It's
Yes.
always great.
Absolutely. Also, for those of you who are not getting enough devs in space on EU, we're also going to do a run for our North American servers.
Yes.
Later on at 5 p.m. PST. That translates to UTC some way, but you'll figure it out because I don't have that number in my brain. But go ahead and join us then too. And being that we're all on servers that you can queue up for any region you want now, our game is really no longer region locked. So
Yep.
you can go ahead and just queue up. So all you Jabbit peeps, if you didn't get enough, come on over to Entity, where we're going to be running these again.
Absolutely.
What are these number
Of course,
codes?
it'll probably be what time your time? 10, between 10 and midnight your time,
It's a little late.
Oh,
or AM. Wait.
No,
so,
it's
yeah, it would be.
it's super late.
It's
for
5
that.
p.m. our time, so that would be +8 for you. That's in the morning at that point.
Yeah. It's in the wee hours.
Yes. But who knows? There's some hardcore people out there. Yeah, who want to just stay up and they want to I'm going to burn the night away playing expeditions, and they'll want to play with you again, so that's cool. Right? What are you doing there? Oh, are you playing?
yeah.
Are you just putting randoms in?
Yeah, because I don't know what the key is, but
It says it,
Look up.
it's in your...
Look up.
Yeah.
Look up.
looking it
Look
up.
up.
Yeah,
Okay, now
look it.
hover your cursor over that.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you guys did not know this, that's how it works. Spoilers. Look up.
Well, here's the thing. I've killed 2
You're
containment
killing
units
Maggie.
worth
You're
of
killing
things.
Maggie over here.
No,
She's
I've
just
killed
like,
Protostar guys.
No, she's
I've been
dying.
doing stuff. It's not like I've just been staring at the wall.
No.
People have been dying. I'm not sure. It's a good thing. It's action now.
You're a monster.
That is true. Probably. Yes.
It's also, there's little book things too.
There is lore. If Chad noticed that you were not picking up the lore,
Oh God. All right,
there
let's
would
read
be
this
a
book.
moment.
I'm just like,
You should respect the lore, Morgan.
I got the book.
lore.
I'm not gonna read it though. You can't make me. Actually, you
That's
probably
fair.
can make me too. Anyway, I gotta heal these guys,
You do.
even though
And,
they don't really need me. I'm more just dead weight with a sweet
What are you talking
leathery
about?
bodysuit. In case people are wondering, I have adventure gear on, level 50 adventure gear, and it's like half ruined because I ran out of gold before I could change a lot of the sockets to what I needed. So, yeah, Kristen probably has something way cooler than I do.
I'm okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm still in adventure gear, so it's not amazing, but I do have runes.
I don't even know. Oh, this guy definitely needs my heals. Sorry, guy.
If you want Kristen.
Dude.
Here, I will do a better job. File. I'm so
Look,
used to
I have
playing
runes. It's
DPS that
amazing.
I'm terrible at this.
Yay! Here's runes. One thing that I found out that is really cool about expeditions is while it is incredibly difficult on normal level to run with really crap quality gear, it still can be done.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. And you still are like viable, so you feel kind of sort of powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not too powerful, because I mean I had died like 4 or 5 times, and thank goodness I was in with a healer, because you know my slinger don't heal
Yeah.
on purpose
Don't
too.
be afraid of the rune system either. Like
No.
like all rune systems, there's a certain burden of knowledge and complexity, but the payoff, like once you figure it out, it's like, oh yeah, and it's
Yeah.
pretty satisfying once you start putting things together and actually seeing the difference it makes. So pass on the info to your peers who are asking in the various chat channels. Like there should be an advice, but who knows? It's WildStar. Play how you want to play.
How are
That's
you,
right.
How are you people doing so far? I mean,
Doing
how
great.
are you? You're liking your
Oh.
groups and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just finished Gauntlet. Now I'm in Outpost M13
Yay!
and doing that, so that's good.
And you've queued up, and now you're with different individuals.
Yeah.
It looks like, from what I'm reading.
New group of people.
And you're in new, so you're not going to be out of there for.
Yeah, we're doing well though. They are killing everything, and I'm just, I guess I'm healing them, but they don't really need me.
That's
So
cool.
that's good.
Morgan,
Yeah.
you're a treasure. Of course they need you.
Well,
That's
thank
the
you.
best compliment ever.
what a holiday gift.
Look, the Winterfest stream
I
is
waited all
tomorrow,
year for someone
okay?
to say something
Like,
nice.
You and I'm sorry, I'm like trying to message our CS people at the same time
Oh,
while
let me
trying to
gather
do a
around
live stream. Probably shouldn't mix that together.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's see.
So much sparkly.
So we have what's coming up after this? Space Chase. Okay, so we have Space Chase going up, and then
Space Chase
next
lasts
week,
till the 18th.
to the 18th, and then well on the 16th,
Yes.
Winterfest starts.
Yes.
And that's going to be super, super fun
Yes.
for all you peeps out there who are looking for this holiday terrific time of year
I'm the worst
to
healer.
celebrate in game.
Tune in tomorrow to sneak peek.
That's right.
Oh yes, that's right. So you have to tune in tomorrow to see Kristen
That's right. I will be
Again.
there. I know, you just can't get enough of me.
or me. Well, you probably get enough of me, but never enough of Kristen. So we're going to be also on the stream tomorrow. What time are we running that one, Maggie? 3 p.m., right? PST?
Yes.
So 3 p.m. tomorrow PST, we're going to have another live stream where we're going to go ahead and we're going to have some Winterfest shenanigans. We're going to like see a bunch of stuff. Kristen's going to show us around, and we're going to do some things. The things are up to you, really. 'cause
no, I'm going
like-
to show off a whole bunch
get
of
on the road.
Winterfest
No.
and give you guys a
I'm thinking
really
we
nice
can-
slice of it. So
I'm thinking we should definitely give some sacks away again, and we'll be able to see them this
Give
time.
the
Yeah.
sacks away.
And the orbiter toy, and we'll again be able to see it this time. And I can't show them off right now because, well, I didn't hook these two up with any kind of code, so sorry.
I still love you.
Really? You let me borrow your gun. That was cool.
That's true. I did.
It's a Nerf
it was
gun.
a Nerf
It's a
gun.
Nerf gun,
okay,
people.
Let's
Come
be
on.
clear.
Gee, man, did you see? Like right away, I could feel the energy of the world. Like what? It was a Nerf gun. It was great. It's a
Yes.
double barrel, awesome, and it doesn't really hurt when you hit someone with it.
No.
But
You can make it.
oh yeah, we're gonna rig that thing up super quick.
There's questions. Are we only doing expeditions on the Dom side at the moment? This is from Singer T. Blackwood.
So we have a question that are we only doing expeditions on what side, Maggie?
Dom.
The
No.
Dominion side. No, we're
Oh,
not.
no.
No. We have devs queuing up on
Yep.
both factions. So Dom and Exile. So queue up. You can queue up for any of those, and we have a good number of devs on each side playing each faction.
Yep. It's just coincidence that we're both Dominion, because
Yeah.
she takes turns, and I just favor the Dominion. In general.
Yeah, I gave the Dominion my love this time. I also have played Exile in these dev play events before.
I know
so.
that this is completely ridiculous, but I have done my own kind of mediocre survey internally of what the devs prefer to play as far as factions, and it's overwhelmingly Dominion. Overwhelmingly.
That's because Chew is the master race. So,
That's what I hear. I play Exile.
just saying.
Yeah. It's all about the Mordesh for me. Sorry, folks.
I mean, I have
I
level
tried
50
Makari
Mordesh.
for a little bit. I did. I tried Chua. I was too short.
What?
Yeah, I was
Chew
way
are
too short.
right sized.
No, they are incorrect sized. They're slightly smaller than normal. Just saying. I guess that's an average size for Chua.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you just complete another run?
Yeah, I did.
So you're on 2. You're still on number 1, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, he's in Deep Space Exploration, which is by far the longest.
Yeah, I
distance.
guess, yeah, I was in that earlier.
Yay!
I'm sorry to the 2 people that I abandoned in
Oh.
an expedition to do this live stream. I'm sorry.
Is
I
there a
was-
way people can know who works for Carbine? Who doesn't?
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so the question is there a way that people can tell who they're running with if they're running with a dev? And the answer is yes. There should be a very clear CRB dash name in their name. So you'll be running with a CRB. And that's how you know.
Yep. You can't put underscores in your name normally, so
Haha.
it's us.
Suckers.
Nobody's trolling you. I mean, we might be trolling you, but it's still us.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dev. So troll them back.
Yeah.
Let
Some
'em
devs
die
might
for
not
them.
be in the CRB though. Like Time Travel is using his,
Yeah.
Oh, well,
his
yeah,
public
but
domain
everybody
shit.
knows
Time travel
Time
likes
travel.
to be special.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
And
Yeah.
everybody knows him too. It's
Yeah.
kinda
Right,
like
right,
it's hard
right.
to yeah.
He's a celebrity
Oh my
already, so
goodness.
we're
Yeah, I think that's like that name actually has a copyright on it
probably.
by him. Like no one can use it, and I'm pretty
no
sure
one can do it.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it can't even be created in game at all.
good. Yeah, that's why time travel hasn't been invented yet.
Yep.
It's because of him. So
He patented it,
Yep.
and like he's not selling it to anyone.
No.
Yeah, for fear. He fears us. He fears that we will take his name in the past, so he can't have it for the future. Awkward silence. Okay, this would be a good time to let you know that if you're just joining our live stream, go ahead and put in the chat channel for a chance to win a sack of sacks for your just a decor item. So that's a sack of 3 decor pieces for your plot, or an orbiter toy. And the word that you must put in is
devs in space.
Devs in space.
all caps, no spaces.
Correct.
I mean, put the space there, but no spaces. Why did I do this to you? I know, I torture you all. It comes from a place of love.
See,
I
where am
torture
heading
those that
now?
I love. So anyway,
Fragment
yeah.
0.
At the end, I will provide Maggie with some codes, and she will get those to you. We're going to have 1 winner for each item, so 2 winners total. But yeah, Devs in Space needs to go in the chat channel. But once, because I hear if you put it in twice, it automatically says, you're out of here. Kicks you.
Hey,
Gone.
Caydiem, why can't I find a replacement?
Because you don't need one.
Oh, it's based on a need and not just
Yeah,
I have
see,
room.
because expeditions are scalable from 1 to 5 players.
Mm-hmm.
So unlike adventures or dungeons, you actually don't need anybody else. You can just complete it with your friends that you currently have.
How far would you say I am into
Or
this
by
one?
yourself.
Because someone disconnected.
About halfway.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that big guy.
I should probably put my DPS gear on then.
Creepy.
Yep. So I'm in, they came from Fragment 0. It's,
By far my favorite, by the way. Just saying.
yep, it's a crazy Skeech adventure. Tons of Skeech on this abandoned Elden lab.
Many people like the Lop, but I prefer the Skeech.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I
What-
think they're far cuter than Lops.
What appeals to you about Skeech?
The red eyes, the glowing cuteness, the fact that they have weird voices.
They
I
do
like
have
all of
weird
it.
voices.
I don't know. I just like them. They're Skeech-like.
That is true. That is an accurate
That's a
description.
fair observation.
Yeah, I know. I'm really good at fair observations. No, I just like how like creepy they are. They're really cool. But I'm attracted to things that are really ugly and unlovable. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm just gonna end that right there.
Oh, I
You
aggroed some
should see
dudes.
my cat.
Somebody has a message for me, but I don't care because I've got things to
Oh
kill.
man.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, sorry for missing your whispers and stuff. There's just a lot of moving parts at the
Well,
moment.
nobody's talking to me right now. We're just killing things. It's one cohesive unit.
They came from Fragment Zero.
So something that is good to talk about is that all of these expeditions are based on kind of pulpy sci-fi concepts, like a lot of major tropes that you'll find in your average
Pulp Fiction,
yeah, your Pulp Fiction or like sci-fi shows, like.
Yeah.
And if you have a favorite sci-fi show, we've probably talked about it when we've been making these because we like to play with this. And this particular one, Fragment Zero, is more like you end up on an alien planet and they try to lure you in, and it turns out there's a big pile of things trying to kill you. Galaxy Quest was the major inspiration for this.
Yes.
That moment where they get to the minor planet. And then they get swarmed.
Putting on my DPS gear.
And what is the focus of They Came from Fragment Zero
So-
specifically? What's the goal of it?
The freight supervisor has lost her husband. He's gone missing, hasn't responded to comms, and you are trying to find his crew. The understanding was that his ship went down somewhere on this asteroid, and it turns out that's correct. You find the wreckage of his ship, which is very depressing, and then you're going through these various Elden test labs, discovering where his crewmen have gone, and you find their corpses, because of course you do. Right over here, as you can see, his corpse. Very sad. But Captain Hugo is alive, and you're trying to rescue him.
Yay!
And that is the goal.
They're so cute. Don't kill them.
No, they're dying.
Aww.
I'm killing them all.
That's so
I'm
sad.
killing all of them. It's worth noting that for the contract that asks you to kill Skeech, this is where everybody goes. You go here to kill Skeech.
By the way, speaking of which, before you jump into the pool, if you're level 50, make sure you get all your relevant contracts
Yes.
and your weekly PvP gem, Elder Gem bonus quest. And also Ship Hand Daily. I forgot to get that one.
Ooh.
Yes.
After this one, I will jump out and grab it. But you know what? I don't even.
How about you? Where are you at?
I'm
You're
just
sitting in
respeccing the DPS real quick.
Okay, cool. You think that'll help you a little bit more?
It'll-
Or do you just like that?
It's
a little bit
basically
more?
him doing all the work and me healing him. Not much though. He's got pretty good gear. But the group though. The group is great. The two of us were top.
That's excellent.
Top marks. These two.
Yep. The great thing about expeditions is you don't really need the Holy Trinity to do them. You can just jump in with your DPS spec and run with other people in DPS specs and works just fine. So, definitely worth doing.
An hypothetical situation,
You know what,
because
let's
there are
just jump
some
in here.
individuals out there who don't like people, you know?
Yeah.
And that's okay. They're not very
Totally.
social individuals.
People
They want
are
to play
the
by
worst.
themselves. They don't want to be like, you know, they don't want to queue up with anyone. Just to let you know, well, you can do these by yourself too.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You can.
For those of you currently on the server, you will have received a Realm broadcast. We are now at our 1 hour mark. We have 1 more hour to go. So if you would like to play with the devs and you haven't logged in yet and you're too busy being distracted by this live stream, log in now while you can. You have an hour. Queue up.
Yep.
Level 15 to 50 expeditions. Just queue up anyway. You don't have to pick the expedition level.
No,
you
queue
just
up for
queue
all of
up.
them.
The expedition will pick your level for you.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and play with a dev. Get some eco particles. You can change those into eco chits and make some ships happen.
Yeah, even if you're not interested in playing with us particularly, which I totally empathize with, being
Especially
me,
you.
yes, it's a great opportunity to capitalize on the market and get housing stuff if that's what you're into.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like I want to say it was like 100 housing items that we added for this. Something really high.
Yeah, there's quite a number.
What are some other things that they can get during the Space Chase event in the MTX? In our in-game store.
Really, it's just the assorted kind of random bundles
Yep.
of housing decor items and the currency.
Well,
So
the
you
other
can get the
things you can
Space
get.
Chase case, you can get...
Yeah, in the Space Chase case, you can also get music for your plot
Yep.
that you can't get anywhere else.
Right.
In
True.
fact, there's one particular track that hasn't been heard in game before now.
Yep,
Yes.
Jeff made it for this.
Yep.
Legend of the Blue Horizon.
Yes, and it's about Dorian Walker's story. So it's a really awesome track. I believe we posted previews of those, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So you can go check
they
them
should
out.
be within the article, and you can get to the article by going to the main site, clicking on the news link, and you'll see all of our news regarding the different Space Chase events and all of the events that we have coming up. We also have some Winterfest eye openers, so you can see what's coming up with Winterfest.
Yes.
Pretty much check out all of our content. It's pretty, we update weekly, so that way you guys can have the know and be in the know of what's coming up week to week.
I keep going to the veteran objectives. I'm not in veteran. I am in normal fragment 0.
Oh, the optionals.
Normal.
Yeah. I was like, why are we going this way? We have the. Okay.
There are extra things to do at the in the veteran version, so I keep trying to go do that, and it's not what I need to do.
The Skeeches. Is it Skeeches or Skeech?
It's Skeech.
Yep, singular. Skeech.
Skeech is singular
Skeech.
and plural.
And plural.
So.
Whoa, that is one ugly lady.
What? I thought you liked them, though. I thought that this was your thing.
Not the super big, gigantic ones. that
What?
are Not very well dressed.
She is fine.
matches.
She
Right.
is owning that body, okay?
Nice bikini. Man, you took her down quick.
Yep. Well, the people I'm with are pretty solid.
They're pretty elite. That's awesome. Okay, chance to win a sack of sacks, which is a sack of Winterfest housing decor items that you can just put on your plot, which is sacks. You can just put more sacks on your plot. Oh, yeah, we
Nothing
joked
but
about this
sacks on your
earlier.
plot.
It's an old joke. So sacks on your plot. Sacks on plot.
I mean, you could put the sacks on your bed. You could have sacks on the table. You could have sacks
them in
anywhere,
your house.
really.
You can
I
put them
mean,
on a mouse.
Yeah.
You can put them
You
here
can
or
put them
there.
in a car. You can put them near or
You
far.
can have sacks anywhere.
I do not like these sacks you speak of. I do not
on a
like
goat,
them.
on a boat, in a tote.
No.
There's another. Yeah. those
I
are
do
about to
not
get
like green
dark.
eggs in sacks. I do not like the Mondo Zacks.
There you go.
Yes!
Well
You
done.
did it. Oh, when did I know?
A little love for the dummies there. Anyway, what was I saying? You guys are so distracted. Okay, so I was trying to get these good people who might have just joined us for this hour
Oh my
of the live
gosh.
stream. If you haven't typed it in chat yet, please type devs in space, all capital letters, no spaces, in order to have an opportunity
Yes.
to win one of two items, and that is a sack of sacks for your plot, or an orbiter toy. And that is a toy that you cast and a little orbiter comes out, and it's awesome.
Yep.
Okay? So there. And then I'll provide Maggie some codes, and she will get a hold of you after the stream. You're awful quiet over here.
Oh, we're very
Downtown.
focused. We kind of aggroed a whole room of
That happens.
bosses.
Yeah, that's
But
fun.
that's fine.
Yeah.
We survived, but that's why I kind of had to dial it in there.
They're so cute. Aww.
Are the
cute? These
Ichthyans
guys?
cute now?
Yeah, I love them. I love all the uglies.
Ooh,
All the
there.
things that are ugly.
Do you
are
know how
awesome.
many Skeech killing achievements I've gotten by just being in here?
Like,
It's
just-
a lot.
It's really easy in there, actually.
Yes, it is.
I love it. There's a lot of Skeech.
There are a lot of Skeech
Oh, he's out of my
indeed.
range.
Sometimes I like to just aggro them all right in the little valley there and just like get them and then get them all at once, and it's really super fun to do that.
Yep.
I just do it just sometimes when I'm bored and I need to kill a Skeech. Why not multi-kill? You like feel super powerful.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the things we actually wanted
Yeah.
to do with Fragment Zero's design is just have you mow through this giant pile of Skeech so you can feel super awesome about it.
I always feel super awesome. I still think
Good.
they're cute though. Just saying.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun making expeditions. It's, it really helps highlight the sci-fi element of WildStar, and we're all super huge sci-fi nerds, so.
You don't say.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Okay, if any of you have, there have been occasions where we've opened our office, so some of you have seen what it's like around here, but it's like walking into, I don't know, it's like walking into WildStar with toys and
Step
everything
into
everywhere.
WildStar. Oh, I didn't see the. Oh, well, that's what happens.
You shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that, but
Nope.
I made a choice.
Yep, and your choice was wrong.
There are no wrong choices.
Well, downtown made one.
Nope, I'm still rocking it.
He's fine.
Zoinks.
Well, he's about to escape the ship that he's going to blow up.
So is this basically near the end of this expedition?
No.
Oh,
There's more.
well.
So,
There's more.
If you didn't know, Morgan's actually like a PvP fiend. So he doesn't run a lot of expeditions, but he does run many. So if you could pull an expedition out of your hat as being your favorite expedition, what would it be?
Fragment Zero.
Yep. Yeah, I would
Very
have
nice.
to say that's my favorite too.
A lot of people in chat were saying that earlier.
Yeah.
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 I'm a big fan.
Oh, it's this.
My favorite
Oh, boy.
would probably
I do
have
like
to
this
be
part.
Gauntlet, though.
I do like this part a lot, though. I haven't played this in a while, but
Oh, yes.
the zero grab, and I'm
It's super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to fly this little droney dude.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
I
I found
Um,
the thing.
getting set to escape
Remember
from this place.
to also, reminder, tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST,
Yes.
Nope, I don't wanna
where
do that.
you will find Kristen and myself, and I believe Pappy will be on with us tomorrow.
It's either
Maybe
Pappy
Chad.
or...
Chad.
It is, huh?
Or maybe Chad.
No, it is Chad. Well, Chad is Pappy. Maggie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was
It-
thinking Corey.
oh, you were
Yeah.
thinking Corey.
Okay, yeah, so-
Yeah, we were. Hey,
Well-
send some good wishes to Corey out there because he is not feeling good at all. And he was
Aw.
supposed to be on tomorrow's episode.
Yeah.
But he is probably laid up in bed today, not feeling great. The flu has plagued Carbine Studios.
Get
and
your
NC
flu
Pop.
shots.
It's that
So
time
get
of
your
year.
flu shots. I did.
Don't come to work when you're sick.
That's
Well,
also the
no,
trick.
I mean,
Don't
that,
bring it to the
okay,
office.
Here's the thing, though, is I wasn't feeling super horrible last week. I was feeling okay enough to be here, and it's not my fault that I actually blasted the rest of the community team, who should have gotten their flu shots.
So another person named Morgan in chat, Morgan22,
Morgan 22.
she wants to know,
Represent.
or she wants to know, what is the difference between an expedition and a dungeon?
I will happily tell you that. So,
Wait. The question is what is the difference between an expedition and a
Yes.
dungeon?
so expeditions are a little bit different from dungeons and adventures. The main reason and the main way they differentiate is that they are scalable. So dungeons require you to have 5 people in them. And they also require a tank, a healer, and 3 DPS. The trinity is at large there. So for expeditions, you can run them solo, you can run them with a couple of friends, or you can get a full group of 5 and run them. And there's also no need to have a tank or a healer. If everybody wants to go DPS, that is perfectly fine. If people want to have a healer just as backup, that is also totally fine. The other thing is we try to keep our expedition experiences somewhere from 15 to 30 minutes. Deep space exploration is a little bit outside of that, but most of them tend to stick to that mark. So that is basically the difference. They're soloable, scalable content
Look
for
at
people who
that.
just like a fun instance experience.
You see that? You just mowed down that whole entire group.
I
That's
felt
what
good
I
about it,
love
too.
about this. I love this one.
We're home free.
Yay!
I think my drone's running out of power.
You should heal it.
How do I heal it?
Okay, so see that ship
I'll
right
figure it
there?
out.
Kristen, can you like look up and you can get one of those for your
Oh,
plot
yeah, I
during
knew that.
Space Chase.
It's
you
an
can get the
Exile-themed
items.
version.
Yeah, okay. So you could get the items to make it. You don't actually get it
Oh,
in its full
this
form.
particular one, actually, you do get it in full form in the crate.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's
okay.
an Exile one
Okay.
in there. We also have a couple other full ships in those crates.
Ooh, I
We
didn't
have
know that.
a Protostar ship,
Okay.
and we have a Marauder ship,
Yeah.
and both of them are pretty big. So if you're interested in that, that's something you can absolutely get through the crates in our store.
Yay!
If you want to check them out, they're on our last live stream on our YouTube channel.
Oh, yes, that's true. And so if you want to check those out, make sure you go and look at our last live stream, which you can get to through our YouTube channel. Wildstar.
We showed up everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did go over that. Yep.
So a lot of really cool stuff. And yeah, the parts you can get in, like both through this event and in the crates, are really awesome. Like, for example, right here, I've decided to take the weapon off the tech ship and position it above this Orin female guard.
To do what, Kristen?
Look, it's
Use your
up to your
imagination.
imagination, Dee.
Okay.
That's all that limits you.
I just want to
is
know what's
your
going on through
imagination.
your head. That's all.
No, you don't need to know that.
You're an endless source of fascination for me. What does she? How does she do these evil things? Why does she think these evil thoughts?
Because I'm a dev. That's kind of that's how it works.
How can I best torture everyone?
Yeah. No, we work
Stay
to make
clear of
sure
these
that
vents,
everything's
no
fun.
kidding.
And
So you're
that's the
queuing up
deal.
for all. So Kristen is
Alright.
currently queuing up. If you're wondering where we
Oh, I
are,
need to get up
we're
there.
on Jabbit. We're playing with our EU people right now as they are enjoying queuing up randomly with the devs. And that's what you're doing. You're queuing up randomly for a bunch of different
cool.
expeditions. So let's see, what's the time? It's 12:15. So you now have 45 minutes to get into a random expedition. Potentially have an opportunity to play with the dev. They are queuing up for both Dominion and Exile. So you can go ahead and have some fun with devs in space. I don't know why I do that. It's just, I miss the Muppets.
But they have a new show.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not like
I
when I
understand.
was
Less
10.
said the better about
Yeah.
that show.
Hey, I know.
Not you.
You're
Ew.
so negatory. Little said about you. Oh, he's looking at you. I would move back, but then it looks weird on camera. And then I go really tiny. So where are you, Morgan?
I am still in that expedition.
And back to Morgan.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's,
look, he's in the last stretch of it. He's in the last stretch. He's
Yep.
good.
How do you feel? Do you feel like super spectacular and powerful?
I always do.
Well, I mean, okay. Anyway, back to you, Kristen. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm back in Frag Zero again.
Did you know how humble that downtown guy is?
Yeah,
he's
no,
super
he's-
humble.
yeah.
He's like the most humble dev.
Very
on-
modest.
Yeah, very. Humility.
No, I love Morgan.
Nah, Morgan's awesome. Morgan
Haters.
he is actually helped single-handedly, not single-handedly, because we always have like lots of dev support and stuff like that, but he was the one that pushed this dev play event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, came up to me last week and he's like, let's make a go. And I'm like, okay.
And he organized all us crazy devs to get in here. So
And you know how hard that is? That's really hard.
it's like herding ferrets.
I like ferrets.
Ferrets.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
better
know,
than
I'm pretty
herding
sure
cats.
that
Herding
ferrets
cats doesn't
are
really capture
easy.
it.
Okay, you should go herd some ferrets.
Yeah.
Listen, I just hold some cheese and they'd be awesome.
That's
I think you're
That's
thinking
not
of
herding.
mice.
Ideas. I have ideas. You're thinking of marmots? Wait, what's the difference?
Oh boy.
oh.
Can we have a whole entire live stream about what the difference between
Absolutely.
marmots and ferrets
We'll
are?
talk about the whole Mystelidae family.
Let's do that.
Yes.
That
Let's do it.
includes weasels,
Yeah.
ermines,
Stoats.
Ermines?
Stoats.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like
badgers,
ermine.
Yeah.
Not
wolverines,
in
which is my
jacket.
favorite.
Ooh.
I've actually had
Honey
the pleasure
badgers?
of meeting one.
Honey
Honey
badgers?
badgers are overrated.
Honey badgers.
They had a
don't care.
video once. They were an internet celebrity.
It was just one
Whatever.
honey badger. It wasn't like all the honey badgers. It was just this one.
But he was representing all the honey
Yeah.
badgers.
Shh, representing whatever. You guys, you're weird. That'll.
It
It was not
devs
represented.
by-
It was one honey badger, and I want one in game. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Okay,
stuck.
well-
Speaking
you
of
know-
honey badgers in game, have you guys seen our pets? They're really cute. Super
are.
tiny, like really like baby pets. They look really awesome.
One in heals, one in staying alive,
Yep.
Good job.
2 in damage
I'd
out of
take
2
it.
people.
I would take it.
Yep.
And so
Victory.
you can see those pets on last week's live stream, which you can get on YouTube.
I love
right
the
now.
roan, the little baby roan. I love it so much.
Yep,
It's so cute.
it's totes cute. Who wants to win something? Who wants an opportunity?
You do.
I want to win. Oh,
Is it you?
That's not.
How about you?
I do.
Have you already put devs in space, no space, all caps in the chat channel? If you have not, please do so. Do so now so that when Maggie does the randomizer feature that we have on our Twitch channel, you can potentially be chosen to win one of two items, the Orbiter toy or the sack of sacks.
We can roll for one of the winners right now.
Yeah? Let's do it.
There
Let's
you
roll
go.
for a winner right now.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do, we're going to roll for the Orbiter toy. What?
Druid's Fire.
What? Yes,
Druid's Fire!
you won.
Yes,
you
won.
We love you, Druid's Fire. Have a nice thing.
Here, there you go.
That was for what?
That was for the Orbiter toy. Yeah. Of course, Druid's Fire won.
It's good though. She
Lucky
does such
you, lady.
great things for us.
She does. She's really awesome.
That was really funny. I know her too.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Oh, I know her all right. Maggie says she knows you, and I'm like, yeah, we all know Druid's Fire.
We know Druid's Fire. It's okay.
So how about, do you want to do a roll for the second one?
We'll do that at the end of this one.
I'm told Maggie says that we will do it at the end.
End of the stream.
It makes
Yes.
sense.
Let's see what's going on here.
Yep. And we do have a new
Some
member to our
contracts.
stream team, and that is Maggie, Margaret Crone, who is all over Twitch and everywhere. So if you haven't said hi to her via social on Twitter, make sure you go ahead and you just give her a big shout out right now.
Yeah, she's doing a great job.
Yeah, just bomb her. Just bomb the hay out of her right now. She likes that. In fact, I'm going to bomb her right now.
Bomber. So what were we talking about when we were talking about weasels earlier? I'm sorry, I was super
The
dialed
honey
into the
badgers
expedition.
were
Yeah, that-
representative
Oh, right, right,
of
right. You're
everything
wrong. Okay.
on
We're
Earth.
also talking about how hard it is to wrangle devs.
Oh,
And
yes.
that it's like herding ferrets.
Which do you
That
want
was
a full
quite the
recap?
tangent.
Are you wanting a full
No.
Because I can go and I said, no, it's super easy. You just hold
No,
out
no,
cheese and you're like, well, they're not. Blah, blah, blah. Right?
Well, yeah.
That's
Anyway,
exactly what you said, too.
Yeah, in that exact tone.
but the main idea we should take from all of that, besides that weasels are sweet and wolverines are superior to honey badgers, is going forward we definitely, we want to have more of a dev presence, doing more of these dev plays
Absolutely,
things.
yeah.
And so if you have feelings about what those could be, what you want to see, what you want to participate in, so on, please let us know on our
Yes.
forums and Reddit. We're more active on the forum, but either way that you feel more comfortable and you can get more across, go for it. And we will be listening or
Absolutely.
reading.
And
Yes.
post
devs
all
are
of your
reading.
feedback.
Devs are reading.
We are reading, yeah. Even if we're not responding to your threads right away, be assured we're out there, we're
Yeah.
reading your stuff, and we are very interested in what you guys have to say about any aspect of the game. So
Yep.
please don't hesitate. Let us know what you think.
Yep, absolutely.
And it doesn't even have to be specific to dev plays. It could also just
Yeah.
be, do you like this event, like Space Chase? What would you like to change about it if it were to show up again? Would you like to see other similar events? Things like that. It's
Yep.
a broad topic, but
Yeah, what sort of
Space
content
Chase.
would you like them to go into? Like this one's expeditions, would you like it to go into adventures or battlegrounds or things along those lines? Like, let us know.
Yeah, we're always wanting to know your feedback. In fact, a lot of these, oops, sorry, that was a loud noise. That's because I threw something.
So violent.
They didn't even see it too. I could have just been like, because right now they're on Kristen. Not me.
So a question in chat from Mega Kilotron is, what are the numbers on the screen? Why are they flashing so much? And what are the lasers?
Oh,
what are the lasers?
So I am killing a bunch of dudes, and because I'm killing a bunch of dudes, there are a bunch of numbers. When I'm fighting one guy, there's not a ton. But if I'm fighting a whole bunch of guys, there's going to be a bunch because it's recording all of the numbers for damage for every single guy that I'm fighting. So now that I have 2 people up, it's going twice as much. The lasers are because we haven't turned off the laser grid yet. So they are trying to kill us, but hopefully we can turn that off in a few.
Yeah, so that was to answer a question. What are the numbers on the screen? Why are they going by so fast? Blah, blah, blah. So that's basically damage.
Yep.
Or healing. If it's green and it says it's a little plus in front of it, it's a heal.
We're not healing.
What was that number? That was that one.
There's nothing.
And that one.
Don't worry about it.
And what's that one right there? And that?
It's fine.
And that and that. Look at all of them.
Don't worry
They're
about
all
it.
green.
I don't need healing. I don't
I don't need healing. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting healed though. What do you stop healing me. I want to feel Uber.
No. I'm an Esper. I've got bolster on my bar. I can heal myself.
Look at it, and see all of that.
Yep.
All of that red damage.
Now there's
Look at all
chaos.
that. Keep on standing. And speaking of which, okay, so here's some really good questions.
Yes.
Well, they're not questions. They will be questions. I'm going to answer them if they were a question.
Okay.
As a community manager, I get to see a lot of the questions that come through. And now that we're welcoming a whole new slew of people into WildStar, they've never played our game before. They don't know how the systems work and like the dynamic of our game. So basically, it's a system where you have to stay out of the red. Mm-hmm. That's the point. In addition, any kind of damage you do, you have to make sure that the thing that is red is in your cone or space or blue space or whatever that is. So it's really, really a game that you have to pay attention to. You can't just kind of like push some buttons and hope that they work. You know, this is not a button mashing game.
It's not a big single target thing. Like you don't click something and hit
Yeah.
a bunch of buttons. So you have to make sure that you're directing your damage, your healing, your buffing, debuffing, whatever the case is, at your targets.
Absolutely. So that is the point. So when you see, you know, Kristen, like she has this big blue box or, you know, projection in front of her. Those are her damage space and her healing space. You know, so
I'm
that's
doing
how,
damage.
There it is. There's all the damage.
Outpost
and see, she's in
M13.
red, so she's in damage as well. You know, she's.
I stopped it.
Okay, well, you better look at it. You're lucky you're getting healed. I'm saying that's all right
Is
there.
Outpost M13? Outpost M13.
Yeah.
Which one is this? What is it called?
What is it called? It's called Outpost M13.
Oh, okay, because I'm in it.
Yeah.
That's
so
good for you.
It's
that
great.
particular one,
Yes.
you are investigating a mining colony that Captain Milo owns, and he hasn't heard anything from them in a while. He's a little worried about his investment,
Yeah.
and so he asks you to go check it out. And it turns out that everybody is full of parasites.
Yep. It's gonna get super fun in a minute, buddy.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, super fun.
Zephyr wants to know if you can program more hours in the day so we can play more.
So Digital Zephyr asks if we can program more hours in the day so we can play more. That is being worked on. That is in development. I do not have an ETA for you.
No ETA on more hours of the day. Yeah, we've gotten to at least 23.59, right?
Yeah, it gets a little stable once we, unstable while we pass 24, so there's a lot of bugs to work out. Plus there's that whole thing with time travel and owning the patent, and we're getting into that business too, so.
And let's not even talk about sleep. Sleep, it's for sissies.
Next question is, what kind of captain name is Milo?
An Ecos captain name. So Ecos captains kind of have these two-syllable names. A lot of times they end with O. There's Abaro, and I think Twilo is one of the guys you talk to for Space Chase. So it's just kind of how Ecos are named. So he's an Ecos. Yeah. So people were asking why Captain Milo was named that way. Like, what kind of captain name is Milo? It's an Ecos captain name. Our favorite space Midwesterners.
Upper Midwesterners, like.
Yes. Like Minnesotans,
Yeah.
around there.
It was the name of my dog when it was 6. Milo.
After Milo and
And
Milo and Otis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice catch there. Thanks. I was trying to be all original, like it was a cool
No.
original name, and
No.
you're like,
Nope.
Come on, we all grew up around the same time.
I'm
Milo
here
knows.
to rain on all parades.
you guys are such trolls.
Yes.
I'm sending out some codes, by the way, just so you guys know. You can follow any of the devs, CRB Downtown, Caydiem.
Tis Caydiem.
Tis Caydiem, sorry. I always forget the tis. I went looking for you the other day, and I'm like, darn it. So anyway, okay, so you see it right up there. There's our
Yes.
our our Twitter handles. So I'm sending out some Fancy Bands jacket codes on mine. Later on, during the coming weeks, will provide some codes for the devs, and they will be giving out a lot of the sack of sacks. They're going to be giving out some sacks.
Yeah.
As well as some Orbiter, actually not the Orbiter toy, just the sacks, sorry. Orbiter toy, you're going to get another way.
You'll get sacks from the devs.
Devs are going to give you some sacks.
That's right.
There's so many jokes for that, and I don't even want to go there.
Let's take another question.
Okay.
The next question is from Lone Wolf 360, and the question is: will there ever be Elden-themed houses, furniture decorations, etc. for housing plots?
So the question is whether there will ever be Elden-themed decor, houses, things along those lines. It's definitely within the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
It's something we're always looking at expanding and like getting more of the game themes in for the various decor pieces we have. So yeah, I mean, it's certainly something we can do.
Yeah. What we generally talk about is trying to, we have all these different world groups in the game and trying to get some kind of representation into housing eventually. We can't do it all at once for, logistic reasons, but Elden specifically is something that we have talked about on more than one occasion.
Yep. Because their stuff is pretty cool.
Yep. Sorry, I was staring at the wall.
It's okay.
Okay, I switched scenes.
I'm bouncing around in low gravity.
Next question is: how many sacks does Milo have?
Okay, so
that might
the
be a
question
Chad
is,
question.
how many sacks does Milo have? I would agree that would be a narrative question.
Yeah.
but mine-
Actually,
As an ecos,
I would wager he has a whole lot of sacks.
that's okay. So anyway, we just did this thing. It's a Lormageddon. So be paying attention to the future as we have taken all of your questions, and Chad, Papulicious, and the narrative team sit down and mull over those questions, and they try to come up with some lore for you guys. So yeah, I just tried to smooth over that whole entire last part of
are
the
you talking
conversation.
Look, he's a man who runs cargo. It makes a lot of sense. He would
Yep.
have a lot of sacks. Where is your mind today?
It's true. That's a valid point.
Listen.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's
Don't
also a
encourage
musician.
the devs to do what devs do.
Maybe he's a jazz
it's very
musician
rare
now.
that we. That's true. It's very rare that we get them out of their little caves of design. So when we do, man, they go wild. Woo. So speaking of going wild,
Devs gone
we
wild.
have devs in space,
Terrifying.
and we're running them right now, and we are T-minus 30 minutes away from capping this and ending our enjoyable, engaging time on Jabbit. In the meantime, we have one more code to give away, and I believe this is for the sack of sacks because we already gave away our orbiter. So in order to get that, to have an opportunity for that, if you haven't done it yet, please, if you have not done this, please go ahead and put devs in space in the chat channel. No spaces, all caps, and then that'll make you eligible to go ahead and be a potential winner for the sack of sacks, which has been an ongoing joke on this stream.
What? I haven't been joking at all.
Yeah, troll. See, no comment. Anyway, point.
Oh, you're
That
talking.
is the
I
wrong
was talking
game.
to. It's the wrong game. This is a T-rated game. I'm offended.
There are no trolls in WildStar, okay?
Really?
That is true. There are no trolls.
No,
on
there are no
Nexus.
trolls in WildStar.
No, there's Skeech.
They're not trolls.
Yeah,
They're
but you
skeech.
didn't accuse me of skeeching.
That's gonna be the new thing. I'm gonna trend Skeech. Watch. I'm gonna start hashtagging it every. You don't Skeech me. You're Skeeching.
Oh my god, that sounds inappropriate.
That is true. Yeah, it actually does sound gross. But I'm just gonna stop talking. Why am I even here? I just open up a can of everything.
When will we get houses from Mordish?
Ooh, good
Ah.
question.
And Meccan?
So people are asking when.
It's directed at you from Old Man Blue.
Aha.
Oh, really? Oh, I have to answer when are we gonna get Mordesh houses?
Probably Mordesh and Makari houses, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when are we going to get them? I don't know. No ETA on that, but anything
Something
is
we want to
possible.
do. Something we want to do.
It is on the wall of wants here
It is
at
at
Carbine.
least it is at least a thing that we want to do and have talked about.
Yeah, I mean,
I know these answers are highly evasive, but the fact is there's only so much information we can give about certain things at a certain
Yeah.
time. However, you're asking the right questions, and
Yes. because what that shows us is that there's demand for them.
Yep.
and also
So-
that we're thinking about the same things.
Yes.
Yes. And as you know, I mean, it sounds like Old Man Blue.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's Old Man Blue. Do that again, but at the camera.
Old Man Blue.
No.
Wink,
Do it-
wink. I can do both eyes. I can do one eye twice, 3 times in a row.
Twice, 3 times in a row.
get-
Four
What?
times.
Getting a little
Oh, nope,
creepy.
broke the streak.
Sorry.
I didn't want dead air. You put a camera on me, I'm gonna do something.
Ah,
It might not be pretty. It'll be something though.
we should have a really good beyond casual Friday. This is beyond casual.
What are
Like
you
we
talking
might
about?
as well just not have gotten dressed this morning. Come in drunk.
It'll be called
over
Sunday morning.
hangovers. Wait, this is Thursday. It's not even Friday.
We'll,
even-
we'll
It's
call
It felt
them
like Friday every
Sunday
day
mornings,
this week.
It
and
has
you will
felt
just
like
come as you are.
Friday.
Oh yeah, speaking of Friday, guess what? You have to tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST so that you can watch Kristen
I'll be
and
back.
me and Pappylicious be here, sitting here, showing you Winterfest and all of the fun things that are going to happen.
Yep.
The week after. Next week.
Yeah,
next
it's
week.
coming up on the 16th.
16th, Winterfest. Be there or be.
16th
Not there.
through
Not
January
there.
1st.
They already have a name for the new show.
Oh.
Wild Star After Hours.
Wild Star After Hours.
Sounds
You
good.
know what that
All right.
requires, though? I mean, after hours, we're going to have a little something,
Stick.
something, and it's going to have to get us really, crazy and drunk.
Oh, and drunk. Okay, I was wondering where you were going
you.
with that.
What? Ew, gross.
The next
No,
one
it was
is,
no.
why are there
Never
no
mind.
trolls in Wildstar? Who maintains the bridges?
No one maintains the bridges.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of our bridges?
We don't have bridges in Wildstar that are really worth maintaining.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. Maggie, we're going to mic you up next
Yeah.
So the
time.
question was,
Why are there no trolls in Wildstar?
yeah, who maintains the bridges? Which is a valid question, but as Caydiem pointed out,
Have you seen our bridges? Like, really? Have you seen, nobody maintains those bridges. They're going to fall apart any second.
there's the recurring theme in Wildstar can sometimes be everybody has trouble getting from point A to point B, which is evidenced by our bridges are constantly crashing ships. This is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Other things like that, doors maybe,
You need to update your software on your robots.
on my GoBots.
On your robots.
We need to update the software on our robots.
Okay.
Just
No.
that.
No.
Just that.
Look, the last time I updated the firmware, it crashed, and then they were, killing other players, and it was strange, and so no. Can't do it.
Sounds fun.
I'm so out of the loop on robots. I thought you said GoBots.
GoBots?
Like, no one wants GoBots.
Okay, so what was your favorite show? What is it, Autobots? Or,
Autobots is not a show.
well, wasn't it a cartoon for a while?
It's called Transformers.
Transformers.
Yeah, but weren't there was the ones that weren't Transformers.
They're
that
called
were something else.
GoBots. They were the bootleg Transformers.
So anyway, if you want to have an opportunity to win a sack full of sacks for your,
I
for your housing
mean-
plot, go ahead and please put in devs in space, all caps, no space, into the chat channel. Please only do it once.
Yes, once.
If you've already done it, don't do it again because, well, you're just going to be, it's going to say no, no, no.
One that's staying alive.
Well done.
Good job, me.
Good you.
I am competent sometimes.
Okay, so just a little small recap. What is the purpose of running these expeditions during Space Chase?
All right, so I will talk about the space chase part.
Go
You
for
can
it.
talk about the expedition part. Space chase, focusing players on expedition content, sure. But during this event, we have items that are exclusive, well, rewards really, that are exclusive to the event that are mostly centered on housing. Different parts of ships, whether it's a ship that's built for speed, built for battle, or built for science. You can get all the parts and combine them into a whole ship, or you can just use the parts for whatever, which is obviously the thing that you want to do. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong camera. The point is, you want to get in here if you're into housing, so you can get all of the things and give your housing create like 100 more, at least 100 more objects, right? This includes NPCs that are space cadets. This includes 3 music tracks for your housing, one of which was made for this by Jeff Kurtnacker. It's called Legend of the Blue Horizon. It is pretty sweet. There are samples online somewhere.
It's awesome.
Running these expeditions, over the course of each expedition, you are giving a currency that's called ecoparticles. And what you can do is either sell that through the commodities exchange or to other players if you're not really interested in the housing objects and just get more plat. Or you can trade it into an NPC in either capital city near the place where you get like your contracts, your PvE or PvP vendors, your dungeon vendors, raid vendors. They are there. Trade it in for eco chits. Eco chits can be spent at a vendor NPC who's right next to that NPC. They're both big holographic ecos. And you can spend those chits on various ship parts. Also, in the in-game store, if you don't really want to do the content, but you want to get the prizes, you can just buy eco particles from the store, or actually eco chits directly. Let's bring it up and see.
Whoop, whoop.
Crate of eco chits.
There we go. Crate of eco chits, or you can just try to skip that altogether and get the Space Chase case, and it can have all kinds of stuff in it. Basically runs the whole gamut of what's available during the event. There's no telling what you're going to get. Could be awesome.
You have
could be more awesome.
Music. You've got
music's part of it.
You've got the full ships, and you also have the Space Cadet NPCs that you can get.
Right. All of those things. So.
Before you transfer over to her, close that window.
Closing the window.
And then answer this question. Why are you still using ladders inside a ship if this is new feature?
That is a really... Okay, the question is why are we still using ladders to get inside of a ship?
Look,
that is...
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And the ecos guys, you know what? They're pretty frugal a lot of the time. So ladders are a nice low-tech way to get into their ship.
Low-tech?
Sure you could.
I mean, that looks like a high-tech ladder. You can't buy that at Lowe's or anything.
It's made of wood. It is literally made of wood.
Where did they get wood on this planet?
Probably
trees.
from trees. I'm gonna.
Where's the trees?
We're visiting an asteroid. We brought it
Nexus.
from another planet.
Like, so our players can actually chop down trees on Nexus and make things from that wood, including.
Right, we're going back to Nexus.
Or if you're Dominion, you just burn down whole forests and just level them.
Hey. This isn't Arborea.
Oh, and Orin goes there?
This is not Arborea. I haven't burned down any trees on this character today.
Today?
Yeah.
You're funny. You will. You mean today yet?
Well, I mean, I am
today
a Chua,
yet.
so it's early.
It's early. It is early. Speaking of early, it is early.
Or late.
Well, it's late in Europe, where we are playing on Jabbit right now. But later on today, North American time, more specifically Pacific, we're going to be playing again. We're having more dev plays again with more expeditions, more space chase shenanigans, more eco particle getting behaviors, and more opportunities, at least 2 more opportunities to win another Orbiter toy and another sack of sacks.
That's right, because the stream will be back.
Liking that sack of sacks.
The stream will be back.
Yeah, the stream will be back.
And time travel, I believe, may be on.
Yes. Actually, time travel will be on. And we're going to be losing you.
Yes.
Okay.
But I will be in game.
Will you be on?
I will not be here.
So it's just going to be me and time travel.
Yep.
That's right.
So maybe you could talk to him a little bit about that patent problem. And
oh, yeah. For sure. Because apparently now we can't time travel because of time travel. Mm-hmm. Big jerk.
But even though I will not be on the stream, I will be in game on Dominion side. Playing with you fine folks. Yes, I'm being Dominion for this event. I was Exile last time. I'm spreading it out. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I got a pet from running the ship hands.
Oh, which pet did you get?
Yep.
Called Gold Claw.
Let's see.
Oh, cool.
Let's see.
Gold Claw. Let me see here.
Collectibles.
Collectibles, pets.
Did you already
Yep, here he is.
There he is. Oh, how
Very
cute.
cool.
So new.
He's so ugly. Oh, wow. Ooh. ugly and adorable all at the same
Yeah,
time.
a little Ichthian butt.
Come here, everybody. I will name you Steve.
Steve Goldclaw. That's excellent. He's cute.
He's got a CPA.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he's working on his MBA. His brother's a lawyer.
I'm learning so much today.
This has
About
been the-
Steve.
Yeah, about
This has
Steve
been
in
the
particular.
best
Steve's
stream
LinkedIn
ever.
page is dope.
Probably only second to. I can't wait to see how we are this afternoon.
Not as good as this.
Evening, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. You know, I might have you guys just drop by for a visit later, because it's gonna be super
I will be
full of
around.
shenanigans.
I believe Morgan has a
I might be in
place
the
to
car on the way to the airport or in an airplane, but
But-
I can
Phone
try.
you in.
Yeah,
we'll Skype you in.
patch me in.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I'll be around.
Okay, cool deal. Because this is gonna be super fun. Super fun stuff.
I'm gonna try to
So-
give away. I'm gonna see if I can do some sort of eco particle giveaway because I have 200 of these. I don't need these. Are they? They're not. Yeah.
Can you trade them?
I can probably give it to them somebody. We're gonna do a trivia thing. All right,
Oh, that person went away.
that's fine.
Okay, so if you don't know what Space Chase is and you really want to know, it started yesterday, so you have some time to play. Please hit the website. There is an expansive article that completely talks about all the fun things that are happening, how you do it, what you need to do it in order to make these ships. You can also catch last week's live stream on YouTube right now. So go to our YouTube channel, Wildstar, and you can go ahead and check out that channel with CRV Downtown. That channel? That didn't make sense.
That video.
That video with CRV Downtown, where he goes through all of the wonderful ships that you can make using these ship parts. Now, mind you, you don't have to make those specific ships. You can use your imagination, and we encourage you to go ahead and let us know what you're doing with your items by tweeting them at us.
Yeah, share your screenshots,
Yeah, share
please.
your screenshots, and we'll share them back. And we love to see your creativity and what you do with them. If you didn't know, I mean, we love housing in general, and
Yes.
so tweet us your housing, what you've done with those pieces to make your houses look spectacular, or ships or whatnot. You know, just
Yeah.
do it all. We're happy to see everything that you guys do.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about these ship parts is there are some that you can actually, use to make ships, but a lot of them, things like the lights and the vents, are actually great
Yep.
for people just building fun tech stuff. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of really great pieces of decor that you can use for pretty much anything.
And we have some seriously creative housing people.
Yes, we
that
do.
can do some crazy things, and so we want to see them. So tweet them at us at Wildstar, and we're happy to see them. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead. Devs in Space, all caps, no spaces, in the chat channel. That'll queue you up for a chance to win a sack of sacks, which is a Winterfest housing decor item. It's basically a sack full of sacks.
You can have
the
sacks
sacks
all over your house.
You can have all over your plot, or your house, on your bed, in your library, in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Put
anywhere.
your sacks everywhere. Just lay them right out
You
on
can put
the thing.
the sacks in the hot springs, maybe? Like, that's a very nice fab kit.
Yeah, that's excellent. Put your sacks in the hot springs. That's, yeah, very fun.
So what
and
I'm
visually entertaining.
What are you talking about? Just like maybe you want to make your hot springs festive. That's what I'm talking about.
Like a laundromat. You
Sure,
know, you
yes.
put your sacks in there, it's like your laundry. You can just soak it in the hot springs. Like that. Yeah. That. So what are you up to? Did you give your particles away?
So right now, people who are in yelling distance of me are trying to guess what my favorite musical artist / band is. There are some good answers, and there are some answers, but we're working on it. I'm trying to
Spice
think of a
Girls,
hint.
right? It's Spice Girls.
Close.
Okay.
They have something in common with the Spice Girls.
Well, now that's just going to confuse everyone.
Oh, this is going to be super epic and fun. Oh, boy. Is it,
I've seen a couple warm answers.
I am
And
impressed
there's
with
Pussycat
you
Dolls
for
is
the third
not
time.
a warm answer.
Nope.
I forgot Pussycat Dolls was a thing.
Yes. Yep. Why do I need two names? That's my most favorite name in game yet. Why do I need two
I don't
names?
know. Moose tweeted one that is in fact the best two-name one I've seen.
What is it?
Na 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 Batman.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That
on
one
every
is
server.
actually a really good one too.
Person
That's
has-
excellent. That's excellent. So, what else do I need to remind everybody about? How about you guys? Do you have any like last final things that you want to say? We're gonna get ready to start wrapping up.
Well, I'm really happy that everybody is playing Expeditions right now, seeing them, especially for people who haven't been playing them very often. So that's fantastic. And it's great that everybody's getting all the ship pieces. But I'm also really excited for Winterfest, which is coming up, and I will be talking to you more about that tomorrow.
Yep, at 3 p.m. PST.
Yep, it'll be a lot of fun.
Yep. We also have a lot more documentation and content on our website, so go ahead and check that out to see all of the fun things that are coming in your future and ours. You can see a lot of the things that we're working on. A lot of the things that we're working on can't be mentioned yet, and they will be mentioned over time.
Bare naked ladies.
But we're
Ban
definitely
this guy. Who's Emin Ganondorf? You're gonna get banned
for saying bare
for
naked
suggesting
ladies.
that would be bare naked ladies.
That would have been
Just-
one of my guesses too. I guess I should be banned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just saying things. You
Okay.
can be banned now.
I can be banned. I'll be banned in what's his name? Emin Ganondorf's place. I will be his stunt double banning person.
It's for the best.
Yep, I sacrificed myself for the greater good. So anyway, what was I? I was saying to go ahead and check out the website.
Yes.
Wildstar-online.com. We have all of our most epic news and updated information on that site. Leave your feedback also on the forums, because we really do read the feedback. And while we might not always engage on the feedback, we do. My team collects it, compiles it, takes it, gives it to this team, and they go ahead and see what they can do about that feedback.
Yep, and we're always reading.
Yeah. Bugs, if you see anything in game, /bug report or /bugs in game, and then you can go to the forums, which is probably easier for our QA team to go ahead and check out. But go ahead and put your bug reports in there as well. Just a
/bug
little, like-
actually gives us a decent amount of information in game as well.
It actually collects what we would ask you on the forums to kind of help replicate that bug.
Yeah, it
it actually
automatically
does
gives
it
it
out
to
in
us,
the
yeah.
game. So it's easier if you just /bugs in game.
Important update. Morgan Cinderveer guessed that correctly. It was David Bowie. So this individual gets 100 eco particles.
You know, considering your Halloween costumes of the past, I can't imagine why that would be true.
Let me just figure out how to give them 100 eco particles.
With science.
I can give
I'm
it
pretty
to
sure, I don't think you can trade the particles.
Yes, you can.
Oh, what?
I think
The
that-
particles are not soulbound.
Okay. I thought you had to make them, though, into the chits.
Chits are soulbound.
Okay.
Well then.
Well, while you're
Green
figuring
eggs
that
and
out,
ham all over my face.
we're going to go ahead and continue with the follow us on all our social channels.
Yes, please.
YouTube, Wildstar on YouTube, at Wildstar on Twitter. We are all actively engaging on Reddit, so if you go to the Wildstar subreddit, we're all there. Go ahead and, of course, engage us on the forums and Facebook, especially those places. Those are the places that we hang out the most, and we would love it if you hung out
I
with
see.
us.
I have to split it before I
Yeah.
put it. Oh.
Ah.
I am not smart.
And, I respond to a ton of people on my Twitter, so you're always welcome if you have a question that pertains to the stuff that I do. Hit me up at Tis Caydiem.
Yep.
It's down
There
there.
it is. Right there.
Yep.
Right there.
Yes.
And then you can also follow me at CRB Sunshine right there. And then you don't have to follow this guy, but you can if you want to.
You should.
Downtown M Brown.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do.
I'm going to give away 100 more because that's what I have.
Be following all of our devs, and we will do our best to retweet them as they give sacks of sacks away, so that you can put them on your plots. Blah, blah, blah. Also, join us at the end of today, on North American time, at 5 p.m. We're going to be running on Entity, the same Dev
Yes.
Plays event. Devs in space.
No.
Space. Devs in
But yes,
space.
we will all be there, and we'll be having a great time. So please join us.
Yes, and then we have one more code to give away. Do you want to call it out, Maggie, or do you want to pull our winner of our sack of sacks?
Golden tea.
What is it?
Oh, Colden T. Colden, you won.
Yay!
Congratulations!
Enjoy some sex.
I hope you enjoy your sex.
That was my sax.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yes, of course.
Saxophone.
Because that's what we were talking about this entire
Yeah.
time. Instruments.
It sounded like a sax too.
Yeah, exactly.
So I am now asking, I have 100 particles left. I'm trying to give them away. People in yelling distance in Ilium. What is my favorite animal? And if you've been watching the stream, you have the answer, assuming that you listened to every stupid thing I said.
Almost every stupid thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere. It's buried.
Yeah.
It's buried in there. The answer is buried.
The
Search your heart.
answer is not honey badger.
It's
Yeah.
not honey badger.
So there. Just saying.
No, that is a fact.
Did they get it?
No.
Chupacabra.
No.
That's it. No, not it.
It is a. Oh, I got a hint.
A furlope. Nope, not that either.
People in chat are guessing rotor.
No, it's a real animal.
Yeah, this is real
It's
animal.
And it's based
real
on our original
animal.
conversations regarding different kinds of ermine and weasels and, right?
Perhaps.
I think maybe it's that.
Yeah, it is that.
Someone said Wolverine.
Wolverine!
Are they in the thing? If they can come to me in Ilium, I will give them the particles.
Yeah, guys, if you can come to Morgan in Ilium.
I'm near the contracts in Ilium on Jabbit.
Yep.
Come here and
Because nobody else is guessing it.
whisper. Yeah.
But they're also, some of those people are probably not listening to the stream, and
Right.
it's
That's
harder for
fine.
them. You
That's
know, it's
right.
not, it's based on, they're taking wild guesses. Wild. Like,
Star.
In the stars.
Yeses.
wah, wah.
Shooting for the stars.
It,
Yep.
The double sigh moment.
It's fine.
What's your favorite animal?
Ooh, hard question. I also am a fan of mustelids. Ferret's probably up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. That's cool. I never
also
figured you
river
for a
otters.
ferret. Yeah, I would figure you for an otter lover.
Yeah.
But not a ferret lover.
interesting.
Yeah, learn something new about our devs every day. I need to get down there more often and make sure that I go and learn everybody's favorite pet. That's my strategy for winning
And then you're going to present
hearts.
them all
In-
to us at some point.
in a PowerPoint presentation. Yay me! I'll get right on that. I'm gonna do a book report. I forgot how to do a book report, but I'm gonna do one anyway.
This is my last clue. There's
Uh-oh.
a popular superhero named for this animal.
Oh hey, they got the cool little pet guy from you showed
yeah.
off last
Oh
week.
yeah.
Can we
Nice.
get to Morgan's screen?
Technophage
There it is.
Barabot.
There it is. Look at that. Because we were talking about bots, earlier and stuff like that, and there's one.
Yep. Trying to show him off. There we go. Yeah, it's good.
I like him that he's like angry and
There
has
we
really
go.
cool
Ganon
liberty
dork. Well played, sir.
spikes. Nice. Wasn't he the one that you didn't want to win that I took?
No, he was going to get banned because he said I'd like bare naked ladies, which is preposterous and offensive on many levels. And I nearly banned him, but you took the.
You know
taking
what?
the banning
It's
for him.
good that Morgan doesn't actually have band privileges because really,
All I know is if all of the band, or all of the members of Bare Naked Ladies are playing WildStar and they stop playing, it's Morgan's fault. Just saying. You really should maybe have some more love for our potential players.
What do you mean, bare naked ladies?
Yeah, they could be playing right now. You don't know that. No, watch, he's gonna make it his mission. I will find out, and I will ban them myself. CS
Lord.
beware. Morgan's coming down. He's gonna talk to you in a minute before he goes on vacation.
Yep.
Sorry.
Today and every day, probably through Winterfest, be paying attention to WildStar as we retweet dev accounts who will be
Yes.
giving away sacks of sacks.
There it is.
Yes.
A sack of sacks to dip in places on your housing plots
The dip in places. Dip your sacks in the places.
in the hot springs.
Golden Tree said, yay, and that he or she actually played sax in band.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
What kind of sax? I played alto sax in middle school and high school, and went to baritone sax
I was a
because
violist.
I outgrew all my peers.
You were a violist.
Yes.
I was a flautist. I have
And
forgotten.
people.
Nerds. We're nerds.
I was in string orchestra, okay? You band people can just get out.
I was trying to get scholarships to college, and then I decided to go to a college that didn't look for those things, and then quit band.
I had no like focus in high school, so I did whatever
Who
I
did?
wanted. I did whatever I wanted, and I wanted to play a flute. Okay, okay.
Hey, that's fine.
I was also in theater,
That's good.
if you haven't noticed.
I definitely picked that up. You're definitely a theater kid.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I was too shy in high school to do
I
that.
also hung out with Heshers.
Explain to them what heshers are.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to explain what that is.
Good luck.
Sometimes they were people who maybe didn't shower all the time, but they were super intelligent and wore a lot of flannel. I also hung out with punkers. I hung out with a lot of people in high school. I got
I
around.
feel like at this point you're just making it up. It's
No,
just
no, I had a lot of
Too many
friends.
examples.
And then I also hung in the library by myself a lot.
Yeah, see, that was mainly me.
Yep.
See if I have anything else to give away.
I played a lot of D&D.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, with Heshers.
Alright, let's look at the mid-cam and wrap things up.
Yes, please.
Yay.
Hello. You.
Yes. Okay. So just to recap, we are playing devs in Space Chase with our devs. We will be playing again this afternoon at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to join us again, if you've been playing on Jabbit but you want to now hop onto Entity, please do so, and you can play with time travel. And Kristen will also be there. Caydiem will be
Yep.
there, but she will be playing probably at her computer. But you can follow us on the live stream at 5, and we will be live streaming with time travel.
And there will be a bunch of other devs that are just queuing for
Yep.
the
Absolutely.
expeditions.
Exile and Dominion on
Yep.
Entity, so.
And then for you guys, make sure that you get in and you queue for expeditions, and you will have a potential opportunity to play with the dev. And more importantly, we will have an opportunity to play with you.
Exactly.
Yep.
Looking forward
That's what it's all about.
We will also have another giveaway of 2 more items: the Orbiter toy, as well as the sack full of sacks. And that's that. Please follow us on all our social channels. Wildstar for Twitter. You can also follow us on Facebook. You can find us on the forums. We're always actively watching. What are you watching?
Circling my lower
Everything
third.
on our subreddit, Wildstar
Yes.
subreddit.
Everywhere.
But most importantly, come and chat with us in game. And that's that. We love you guys so much.
Yeah,
and
thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we really have these a really good time when we get to engage with you guys in
Yeah,
game.
absolutely.
But I'm not gonna. Anyway, so that's that. Any last words?
Thanks everybody for playing
Yeah.
with us today. I'm really excited. Also excited to get in there on Entity. Had a great time, so thanks everybody.
Yeah, likewise. I would be around more. I'm just heading home for the holidays, so you know, have fun without me. Have double the fun.
Yep,
Double
and I'll
the
see you
pleasure.
guys tomorrow.
Yes, Kristen will be on tomorrow at 3 p.m. as we enjoy some Winterfest shenanigans.
Absolutely.
Cheers, y'all.